It is, big dog. And I am scared to say this. Cowboys fans, y'all better buckle up for this take, because this take I thought was hot. But as I began to digest it, I realized it's only lukewarm. It's just incredibly honest. Last year, 11 teams started off 0-2. None of those teams made the playoffs. Historically, since the merger, only 10% is the chance that you make the playoffs if you start off 0-2. But I didn't even want my take to be statistical. So, I don't like being a statistician on this show. I like stats backing up my point, but I just want my point to stand alone. You feel me? Yeah. So I don't even want to go statistically. I'll give y'all those first two stats. Y'all take them, y'all digest them. Y'all use them at the water cooler. That's not my point. My point is something that you can't find on a TI 83 plus calculator. My point is something that can't be deduced based on your Algebra 2 class. My point is something you got to play the game of football to really understand.
Oh, no. You're going there.
The Cowboys must win this game, because if they lose, it will be, oh, here we go again.
Okay.
You can lose to the Buccaneers, Cowboys. You should lose to the Bucs. They got a better quarterback than you and Tom Brady. They have a better receiving core than you when you count tight ends as well. They have just as good a head coach as you, especially when you count accolades. They had a better offensive line than you because Zach Martin was not playing. You could argue they have a better defensive line than you when you look across the board, have a better linebacking core than you as it stands right now. They have just as good a secondary as you, and they have just as good a defensive coordinator. You can lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not a big deal at all. But when you face the Chargers, you shouldn't lose to them now.
I'm listening.
Because you should have a better quarterback than them. Should. You should have a better running back than them. Should. You should have a better offensive line than them. Zach Martin's coming back. Should. You should have a better receiving core than them. You should have a better head coach than their first-year head coach. You should have a better you should be better than the Chargers.
I'm listening.
So when you lose to a team you should lose to, I ain't got no beef, no qualms, no issues. But when you lose to a team that you better beat, now there's a problem. And so this game is a must-win game, because in the game of football, beat the teams you're supposed to beat, lose to the teams that you're supposed to lose to, and if you're a good team like the Cowboys are, you're going to end up okay. But you can't lose to the teams you're supposed to lose to and lose to the teams you're supposed to beat, because then who you going to beat? That's why this is a must-win already, Sal, for the Cowboys.
Oh, man. You made some points. I felt a little something here or there.
Listen.
Yeah, like
I nicked you.
Yeah. It's kind of like when I sleep with my son every night. He comes into the crib, then he's in the bed with us. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I feel an elbow here, a foot there. But he's a 6-year-old, and you feel those tender moments. But he caught me there. Woke me up from my great slumber. And you tried to wake me up. I'm going to go back to sleep. What the hell are you talking about? It's week 2, dog. Week 2. Like, we still can hit the snooze button in terms of, do we have to win right now? Didn't you learn anything from a team last year that was flirting with 500, 7-5, that went on a win streak and won the Super Bowl?
Yes, sir.
Did you learn anything from the days of yesteryear when, I don't know, the 1993 Cowboys, when you were 2 or 3 years old, trying to grow your hair out, get the Gumby going? They were 0-2. How'd that turn out? They won the Super Bowl. Let's go to 2001 Patriots, 0-2. Now, you're about 11 years old, riding your Huffy. You're trying to get around the neighborhood, chase them little girls. Hey, Tiffany. You know that team, 2001 Patriots, 0-2? They won the Super Bowl. Okay, 2007. Damn, you flirting. Are you in high school now? Yeah, you in high school, driving, pushing your whip, not paying attention, you know what I'm saying? Buckle up. You riding around, not watching all the NFL games. I get it, you're in high school. The 2007 Giants started off 0-2, won the Super Bowl. Okay, Acho, I like to take my time and draw out these takes because I think they're more interesting, but I just wanted to come real quick. Now you sleep. Okay, now wake your butt up and let's talk a little deeper about this. Cowboys are not supposed to win this game. Let's talk about who the LA Chargers really are. And let's talk about the Cowboys' schedule so far. I give you this, and we can't even argue this. You're not supposed to beat Tampa Bay at home, first game of the season,
not at all.
Thursday night, energy, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, sir.
But then you play the LA Chargers, and a lot of people are like, who are the LA Chargers? Well, supposedly they're everyone's dark horse to make the playoffs and make some noise. Supposedly. At minimum, you could say that. But a lot of people are saying, look out for the Chargers. Why? We saw them even in week 1. Third down percentage, money down, best in the NFL we saw. 27 first down, most of any team that won in week 1. You saw 334 net passing yards. Passing yards, 5th most in the NFL. This is a top 5, top 10 offensive team. Defense, if they stay healthy, they got playmakers. Derwin James staying healthy. Joey Bosa up front. Don't play with this team. This team is sprinkled with greatness. Now, all they need to do is stay healthy with the right coach right now, Anthony Lynn, who I respect, who I think was a good coach, but they have improved in that category, they feel, so far. All that adds up to who are you playing? The LA Chargers. Where are you playing them? On the road. What are the LA Chargers going to be excited about, geeked about, as we always say? They playing in their home opener of their new stadium in front of fans. You want to know what kind of electricity you're going to face when you face a team that's already loaded, but now going to feel the juice from the fan base in SoFi, including me being there, cheering these boys on? Look, if the Cowboys come back 0-2, they should feel solace that they play in the NFC least. They should have some solace in the fact that in our division is still winnable. The road ahead is so far in terms of we have 15 more games. And last year, the team that won our division actually lost more games than they won. So no way do you panic if you come back with an 0-2 record if you're the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's the issue, Marcellus Wiley. How low are we going to make this bar for the Cowboys?
0-2.
If the Cowboys cannot beat the Chargers, sir, then who can they beat?
Oh, we're doing this.
Chargers are not a bad football team.
Thank you.
But the Cowboys aren't a bad football team either.
Right.
So if we're looking and saying, man, Cowboys aren't supposed to beat the Chargers, then who are they supposed to beat? The Panthers, the Giants, the Broncos, the Falcons, Washington, the Giants again. If the Cowboys aren't supposed to beat the Chargers, then I can only tally up about 7 wins for America's team.
Oh, that would have won the division
I can only tally up about 7 or 8 wins
division
for
champs
the Dallas Cowboys. Here's my problem.
What?
2020, Dak Prescott versus winning teams was 0-3. 2019, Dak Prescott versus winning teams was 2-6. 2018, Dak Prescott versus winning teams was 3-4. When are you going to beat the teams that are good? Because you didn't do it last year, Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. You didn't do it 2019, Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. You didn't do it 2018, Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. So, yeah, the Chargers are probably the 15th, 16th best team in the league. Well, Cowboys, if you're better than them, I need you to beat them. I don't want you to beat them. I wouldn't like you to beat them. It wouldn't be nice if you beat them. Yeah. I need you to beat them. Sal, we know this much. It's not enough just for the Cowboys to win the division. And even if they do win the division,
can we start there?
We can start there, but that's not enough.
Okay.
My thing is, I need to see some wins. The Cowboys, 1-13 versus playoff teams in the last 2 years. If the Chargers are a playoff team, and you're telling me that they are, or at least they're playoff talented, Cowboys are 1-13. Dak Prescott owns 9 of those losses. 9 of those 13 losses versus playoff teams the last 2 years, Dak Prescott owns.
Okay.
I can't see the same old story, Marcellus Wiley, because what you're telling me on September 15th of 2021, is the same thing you're going to be telling me on January 15th. Well, man, they weren't supposed to beat the Chargers, so now they're sitting at home. Then what are they supposed to do? That's my problem. Tell me, please, what the Cowboys are supposed to do if they're not supposed to beat a 6-win or 7-win Chargers team from last year.
You're moving the goalposts, and it's okay because I can go with you. Hey, I got a leg, so I'm going to make it from wherever you move the goalposts. I'm going to kick it, and it's going to go through. It's good. You're talking about for 2 years, you're trying to combine what Dak Prescott has and has not done in this division in terms of winning. Okay, let's do that. But if we do that with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, let's at least do that with the team that won it all last year in the Tampa Bay Bucks. Oh, we don't want to go back for a 2-year sample with the Tampa Bay Bucks because they had a different quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and last year, the Dallas Cowboys, for most games, had a different quarterback.
Sure.
Right, so already we moved to